Broadcasting live from the Garden State, it's Real Sports Talk with Kenny Kluska on the Damage 365 Radio Network.
Welcome, everybody, to episode number 68 of Real Sports Talk with Kenny Kluska. Of course, I am your host, Kenny Kluska, here to present you with another excellent show. Let me just start off real quick by saying Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for all you do for your sons, daughters. Happy Mother's Day, grandmothers. We all appreciate what you do. Thank you so much. So on this Mother's Day, I'm going to talk pretty much just about basketball. We're currently in the second round of the playoffs. Right now, we have the Hawks battling the Cavs. Hawks are trying to stave off elimination as the Cavs have won the first 3 games. Right now, the Hawks have a 6-point lead early in the third quarter, trying to extend the series and give the Cavs their first loss in the postseason. Cavs, of course, swept the Detroit Pistons in the first round and have now won the first 3 games against the Hawks. Then later tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, airing on TNT, we got Game 4 of what's been an exciting series, at least since Game 1. Game 1 was a blowout win by the Spurs, but the last 2 games have been extremely competitive between the Spurs and the Thunder. The Thunder won in somewhat controversial fashion in Game 2, but, they did pull it out. Dion Waiters he did kind of shove Manu Ginobili on that last possession inbound. But, the Spurs still stole a ball, still had a chance at the end. Didn't convert. Game 3, though, LaMarcus Aldridge made some big shots toward the end. Even David West made, a big shot towards the end. And Russell Westbrook had a couple key turnovers towards the end of that game. And, now the Spurs have a 2-1 lead. Game tonight is in OKC. You got to figure it'll be lethal if the Thunder were to lose and go down 3-1. With the way the Spurs play on their home court, they'd still have 2 games remaining in San Antonio in the series. So the Thunder would have to win both of those games on top of the game in OKC to have a chance to advance. So it's really a pivotal game for OKC if they want to, keep up hope that they have a chance to advance to the Western Conference Finals. The winner of that series, most people do believe that they would play the Warriors up 2-1 on the Blazers, but the Blazers were able to, get the win yesterday to cut the Warriors series lead to 2-1. Damian Lillard playing out of his mind. He became the first player in NBA postseason history to score at least 40 points, dish out at least 10 assists, grab at least 5 rebounds, and hit at least 5 3-pointers. His final line was 40 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, and 8 made 3-pointers. So, just a spectacular game from Damian Lillard. And I know it's been months since the All-Star team was named, but you still got to wonder now, how the heck was Damian Lillard not an All-Star this season? The Blazers were the 5 seed in the West when they lost almost their entire starting lineup besides him. Las Vegas had him at maybe 27 wins to begin the season, over under, and they were the 5 seed in the West. But, Damian Lillard wasn't an all-star, sure, whatever. Anyhow, we'll see if Steph Curry will come back for Game 4 tomorrow. Game 4 will be in Portland once again. So, it would be huge if Curry is not there. Definitely will give Portland a fighting chance. They got to believe that they have a fighting chance even if Curry does play. He probably won't be 100%, and if you recall, there was a game that Lillard dropped something like 50 or 51 points against the Warriors. When Curry was playing, and the Portland ended up winning that game. So you never know. So, Portland could have all the confidence in the world if they're able to win both their games on their home court and go back to Golden State with the series all tied up. So, definitely an interesting game for tomorrow. The other interesting game tomorrow is the Miami Heat and the Toronto Raptors. The Heat were able to win the first game in OT. That game was Kyle Lowry, who's been off pretty much all postseason, banging the past half-court three to send the game to OT. But the Heat dominated them in that overtime to win. Raptors won game 2 in overtime, despite subpar performances from their two All-Stars, Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. And yesterday, the Raptors were able to win in Miami to now have a 2-1 series lead